On this episode of Street Rat Garage, we are back with not one, but two new project cars. And they're both exactly the same. Two 1975 Chevy Monte Carlos. Let's have a look. So I know what you're thinking. Those are not the same year car. They can't be a 1975, two 1975 Monte Carlos. This one has square stacked headlights. This one has round headlights. But yeah, these are both 1975 Chevy Monte Carlos. Exact same year. Why? Well, it's easy. They just changed the doghouse on this. If you come back here, for you Monte Carlo guys, you'll know that this is the one with the stacked headlights. It has a grille, the front end of a 1977 Chevy Monte Carlo. You know these aren't the tail lights for a 1977 Chevy Monte Carlo. They're for a 75. As are those. I think 70, I can't remember. 74 I think is a little bit different. 75 is this. 76 is more flat and it goes up high like this. Or no, it doesn't. It cuts off about here, has a lip over it, and then 1977 kind of goes up. It looks a lot like that, only straight. So yeah, there's some Monte Carlo stuff for you. But yeah, these are both 1975 Monte Carlos. Backup lights in the tail panel. 76, 77 didn't have them there. So yeah, no backup lights and tail panels for 76 and 77. And I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe this is a 77 because it has a hood ornament here, where I believe 76 was the only year that had it in the grill. So these are Monte Carlos, big bodies, just like the one that I have in the garage here that we were trying to get ready for Hot Rod Power Tour. Now, speaking of the grill, this is a 77 Monte Carlo, but this has a 76 grill in it, which the hood ornament would have been there on a 76. On a 77, it would have been here, and there would not be an emblem there. That has dual emblems on it. And see if I got that right. 77, did I say that wrong? 77 has a lip, 76 is a full face. It comes all the way up here with the tail light. So that's 77 tail lights. So there you go. There's your Monte Carlo lesson. And yeah, I pulled the engine out of this one all the way. We're starting all over on this. And let me tell you what I think the plan is with all of these cars. So this guy right here, well, it's a runner. It will start up. It will start up. It will start up just like that. See how easy it is? Starts right up almost. And high idles. There you go. But it runs, it drives, it stops, it does car things, but it hasn't been driven in a while. Probably, I don't know. I think the guy said he bought it 2 years ago. He was going to fix it up and didn't get it all done. He replaced the quarter panels here on the back. Well, he had the quarter panels replaced. So it has new quarter panels on the back. The lights aren't in the back. Seems like they did an okay job on it. Can't really tell anything bad about it from the outside. I can see a little divider inside the trunk area, but the doors aren't really good on it. It's got Bondo and rust, been repaired. The fender's not great. It's got some rust on it too. Hood's okay. This whole front end. Well, you know what? The plan is, this one runs. This one does not run. The engine's actually locked up on it. So this has the right front end on it. So we could take this front end off and put it over here where it belongs. So this has the right front end on it. This fender, are these fenders okay? They're okay. I think this one has a little bit of a dingus in it right here, but Might be able to work that out. That's not very bad. So no big deal there. Plus this, somebody just threw this on. They don't have the filler panels in it. We got all the filler panels here. It still looks like it still has this correct bumper on it. But this one kind of looks nicer. Might take that off. There's a slight doink right there too. No big deal. We can use that front end. And these doors, notice it has, I think it has all the trim on it, minus the stuck-on trim that goes there. You can see a little piece of it here. This is supposed to go all the way across, but that's no big deal. This has no trim on it. I don't think it has any trim on it anywhere. No trim on it. Now, I could use this trim here, on here, or I might save it for my Monte Carlo, the main 77 Monte Carlo. I don't know. Now, notice this has rally rims on it, all that fun stuff. It's a pretty good car. Now, what's weird is it has an antenna right here. I don't know, I think that's aftermarket. It's supposed to have, yeah, it has an antenna right here in the window. So somebody's put an aftermarket radio antenna on there. That's unfortunate. Might have an extra fender for that too if we don't want to use it. So, all right, let's get this guy shut down and finish having a look around here. It has roll-up windows, crank windows, but it has power locks. That is kind of odd, I must say. It's like, why would you want crank ups but have power door locks? That doesn't make any sense. What I do like is I like this seat. I don't think this is the seat that came in the car, because this is the back seat, and it's usually the back seat's the one that stays and the front seat's the one that gets switched out. But I really like this pattern. This may have came in a Malibu or something like that, a little bit more fancy. It's a nice seat though. Does not have a tilt steering column on it, unfortunately. And the dashboard, she's a little cracked up. The floor pans, man, I don't think I even looked. Did I not look at the floor pans? It's been patched. Maybe it hasn't been patched. It's got the stuff underneath of it. I imagine there's probably some holes in it. Now, back in the day, back in the 80s, back in the 90s, you always broke out the bezel here to put in your big pull-out stereo so you can be cool. So, does that other car have a good panel on it? I just want the stock radio. I just want the not a big ugly hole in the dashboard. Let's find out. And nope, did the same thing over here. Oh, gross. Gross. Ugly 1980s stereo sitting in there, and a big old wasp right there. Stay away from him. Okay, well, I may have another one, but we're gonna have to do something about that. It comes out pretty easy. It's no big deal. We can fix that. Where were we? Looking at this guy. Let's look underneath the hood real quick. Let's see what we have. All right. First of all, we got that hood, that big long hood that doesn't want to come up. There we go. Not very impressive at all underneath here. Kind of bland, kind of plain, kind of ordinary. But it does have all the good parts on it. When I say good parts, I mean the factory parts. This giant fan shroud. Look how big that is. That's my hand. I have big hands. Look how big that fan shroud is. This is what you want. It's got the stock radiator. It's got the fan shroud, and it's got a clutch fan on it right there. This is what's going to keep your car cool. And when you're sitting on Hot Rod Power Tour and you're overheating in the venue that only has a one-way in and one-way out, and you're sitting there for an hour, this is what you want. This is your setup right here. This car will sit there and idle for hours and not overheat. Has cruise control. Look at that. Still has the old-fashioned cruise control. That's kind of neat. I'm contemplating on rather to put all this stuff back on my Monte Carlo and just make my Monte back to stock like this, you know, but only clean. It's got all the cruise control. It's got the vacuum diaphragm on it. It may or may not work. I don't think it works. Oops, I think I just ripped it. And the chain's a little gross on the inside, but I wonder if we can make that work. That'd be cool. Got the AC. Got the old-fashioned AC unit that's a little crunchy, but may or may not work. Probably not. Lines would probably have to be replaced. Got the condenser. Got all the stuff on here. Everything is here. I don't know. We may just leave that. that is a lot of outdated equipment to make work again. May just leave that alone. Leave it in this car. Let's see if it has all that stuff on that car, though. Really, the plan is to kind of leave this one alone. Pull. Let's try not to pull parts off of this car. If we're gonna pull parts off, let's pull it off of this guy. Oh yeah, the hood is not on here actually. I forgot. The hood's not bolted down. All right, let me come back and fix that real quick. Okay, it's got that special option side flip hood on it now. It's pretty stock and plain too. Got the big fan shroud. Got the stock radiator. Got the clutch fan. AC compressor. AC compressor has a belt on that one. No cruise control on it though. We could pull the cruise control off the other one if we really wanted it. On the 77 Monte Carlo, I don't know what to do. But I want this stuff, that stuff. I want all of that, all this back into the original Monte Carlo. I don't think when I started working on that other Monte Carlo, it was going to be, you know, my race car, my hot rod, and, you know, I've had that car since I was 17 and, you know, build something fast, but not so much anymore. It's just too big and it's just not going to be fast. So a nice street cruiser, just a nice stock car would be cool for that one. A lot of good parts in here. This engine, like I said, it's locked up, but is it locked up from sitting or is it locked up from somebody threw a rod through the block? That I don't know. We'll do another episode seeing if we can get this one by itself running, but today our main focus is checking this one out. So that's about it for this one. This is going to be a parts car. There's no title for this car. Oh, it has rallies on it too. Does it have all the rallies on it? Two rallies. This one doesn't have rallies. 3, 4, yep. It's got 4 rallies on it. That's pretty cool. So there's some more parts. It's got a really good bumper on the front. Hopefully that'll go on the 77 as well. The trim, we'll put trim on the 77. How about that? Trim, the bumper, or the, I don't know if the back bumper is the same, and all this goodness up underneath here. Parts car, 1977 Chevy Monte Carlo. And also the parts car for this 1975 Monte Carlo with this 1977 front end on it. Yeah, this is pretty good. I like this. All right, like I said, it's been sitting for a while, so we need to blow some of the leaves off of it. Out from underneath the hood. Get rid of some of those mouse droppings and some of those walnuts chipmunks and squirrels have been putting up underneath of there. There we go. Down and dirty, cleaned up the job real quick. That's better. Now for all the fun stuff. Let's see what kind of junk we have in the trunk. Not much, but something. Let's see. We have the old quarter panels. I'm guessing they just saved this for the light. Yeah, those quarter panels were bad. Looks like this was white originally, and looks like somebody did a cheesy repair there one time. Wonder if that. Did I own this car? I probably owned this car before. Looks like something I would do, but Here's the inside of that quarter panel. It's not bad. You can see the line, but it's not hideous. I mean, they put seam sealant in there, and they painted over it, primed it up. So that's not bad. The trunk floor looks pretty good. Looks like there's a heater vent, but we got a radio. It's weird, the radio stayed with it, but they cut the big hole in the dash. Got some junk there. That trunk pan is really solid. Hopefully the floor pan are as solid. I just don't really feel like crawling around right now. But yeah, that's not bad. Underneath of it looks good. I mean, was that repainted too? Kind of looks like it's repainted. I can't tell. It's got a little bubble rust right there. Wonder if this one has a better trunk lid on it. It does. Looks like we got a better trunk lid right there. Another part we can take off of that car and share onto this one. Boy, we got a good deal. We got a lot of good parts over there. That car, like I say, yeah, that car does not have a title, so that's why we're not fixing that one up. This has a vinyl top on it though. They get crunchy right in this area, but this one seems to be pretty solid. But that won't last. It won't last long. The top's not very good. This one used to have a vinyl top on it, a half versus a full vinyl top. So I like the half vinyl tops. These trim pieces here, if they're in good shape, are worth a lot of money. You just can't get these. But this one's all faded out. It's supposed to be chrome. These back chrome pieces are worth a lot of money. Does that have it? Yep, that one has it. And these filler panels are worth a bunch of money. Those are pieces kind of hard to find on the Monte Carlo. So you see one sitting around, get all the trim pieces off of it. Get all the bumper filler panels off of it. All that stuff's worth pretty good money to the Monte Carlo guys. Well, I think it is time to take this out on a test drive and see how well she does. I wish the other car had cruise control on it, because I really don't want to. I kind of like to take this cruise control, but I don't want to strip any parts off of this car. Can you imagine making this cruise control work again with as complicated as that vacuum system is? That would be crazy. Okay, well, what'd I do with the key? Actually took it out and put it in my pocket. Oh yeah, we opened the trunk, duh. Is she right? I think we need to go for a ride. See, I told you it starts right up. It doesn't sound good. It needs some exhaust on it. Let's go for a ride. Take this thing down the road for a little bit. It seems to idle pretty good. A little bit low, and doesn't want to come off a high idle. And when it does come off a high idle, it's a little low. But let's see if we got gears first of all. That's one gear. Second gear, that's two. We need one more gear. Three. There you go. That seemed a little soon. And just a hair bit lazy, but it's okay. It's running pretty good. Monte Carlos, they either run good or not. There's not a whole lot of in between. I don't have my seatbelt on either. That's unfortunate. Let's put this thing on real quick. See if it works. Maybe. There we go. Got our seatbelt on. Safety second. It has a horn. I think these have dual horns on it. I only hear one really working. It's kind of weak. The gas gauge does not work. And this is a year with idiot lights on it. So generator, oil, and temperature. So you have no idea what's going on until it's too late. Or the lights and gauges don't work and you have no idea what's going on again until it's much too late. And we have a brake light on for whatever reason. Oh, the speedometer doesn't work either. No speedo, no fuel gauge, and the odometer, well, speedometer's not working, the odometer's not working either. Does this stuff work? Heater, yeah, fan works. The AC doesn't work because it's not hooked up, and it's, you know, about 50 years old, 52 years old, I think. And the dashboard's cracked up. These dashboards are awful. They always get cracked up. They're so big, but you can just buy a cap and throw over it. I think that's what the other Monte Carlo 77 has on it. Dash cap, door panels look pretty good. You know, this is running pretty good. Oops, sorry. There you go. I'll put you back over here. I got this like 3 days before Hot Rod Power Tour. I mean, it runs pretty good, but, you know, 3 days before Power Tour is just not enough time, really, to get something ready. I'm sure this still needs some work. It needs some exhaust work. I don't want to drive a car on Hot Rod Power Tour that has a leaky exhaust because it's coming inside. I can smell it. That's not good. It's got a cracked windshield. It's got, you know, don't know if any of these gauges work. So there's that. But this may have made it on Hot Rod Power Tour without any problems. It runs really good. Really good, actually. Now, did I say how much these cars cost me? I bought both of them for $3,000. Oh, it died. It died. Does it restart? Restarts. But see, that's a problem we would have had to sort out before Hot Rod Power Tour. There's a lot of stopping and going. You don't want to die every 5 minutes, every 2 minutes. What was it saying? $3,000 is what I paid for both of the cars. So like $1,500 a piece, or, you know, $2,000 for this one that's running, $1,000 for the one that doesn't, or just $3,000 for this one and the other one was free. However you want to do the math, it doesn't matter. What is that? Look at that guy, a turkey vulture. We got a monster. That's a big bird right there. Eating some roadkill. So $3,000, however you want to split it up, 2 cars. Now, in 2019, I had the same sort of problem. I was trying to get a car going for Hot Rod Power Tour 2019, and I wound up paying $1,500 for a black Monte Carlo that was a 76. It ran fine. I changed the spark plugs. I think I changed the carburetor on it. We took it on Hot Rod Power Tour. There was no problems. But it looked nicer than this. It ran better than this. It didn't have the rust on it. I think I changed the seat in it. I might have changed the seat. I might have changed the fender on it too. Whatever. Anyway, it was quick and easy. Drove it on Hot Rod Power Tour without doing anything to it. $1,500 is perfectly fine. Now, $1,500, you can't get something that's pretty much ready to take on Hot Rod Power Tour. It's really hard. So when I come across this deal, I just had to snatch it up. It was a good deal. But things are getting expensive. From 2019, it's what, 6-7 years later, prices have about doubled on these old cars. $1,500 cars, incredibly hard to find. And so $3,000 for 2 Monte Carlos that need some work, or a parts car and need some work, that's a good deal nowadays. So gotta lower your expectations or raise your bank account, one of the two. Anyway, this is running really good. Let's finish this out on a song and a montage. Well, that was a good, very good test drive. Performed very well. Actually impressed. Reverse seemed to be a little sloppy though. 1, 2, 2 seconds. Takes about 2 seconds to go in a reverse. Hopefully that's just a filter. No, shouldn't be any big deal. It goes in a drive fine. Reverse, 1000, 1002. About 2 seconds. That's okay. Exhaust sounds terrible. Yuck. And it keeps getting stuck on high idle. And it keeps dying or wanting to die, idling too low when you come up to a stop sign. So those are the things. It's about the only things that's wrong with it. A little bit soft on the brakes, but not a whole lot of stuff. Does wipers work? Wipers work. Forgot to test that. A lot of stuff works on this car. Pretty good. Overall, I think we really have something here. These fenders. Yeah, these fenders are garbage. They are not good at all. And the door's really garbage. I think those doors and fenders, they would probably buff up pretty good on that car. Let's grab the buffer real quick and just give it a quick little test and see how good the paint comes out on that one over there. All right, I got out the old buffer here, and I think we're just gonna rub out this fender just a little bit, not the whole thing, but I'll rub it out some and see what she comes out like. A few globs here, almost out of this rubbing compound. Not too messy. A little bit higher than that. Ugh. This really needs to be washed first. It is gritty. There he goes. Yeah, coming around. Come on. A little here, a little there. Speed it up a little bit. It's starting to come around. This is just one pass as well. Yeah, but it's also bringing out the scratches, the deeper scratches that were being hid underneath all the oxidation, and you can see the dent, little dent that it has in it better too. So that's kind of a double-edged sword right there. Definitely looks better if you like shiny. All right, let's have a look real quick. Yeah, look at that. Look at that shine. You see the reflection right there. That's pretty good, but you can also see this guy popping out right there, and could absolutely not see these scratches right here before. And it's a little bit of a dent. Somebody came in here and hit something right here. So now we know that we have a little bit of a dent. We're gonna have to pop out two. One here, but comparison, you can see the SUV in the background. Now you can't. Yeah, that's pretty good job. Of course, I may have another fender for this side as well, so we can get rid of this goofy antenna, but that looks a whole lot better. So worst case scenario, we use this fender on this car or the other fender. I mean, this one's actually pretty good. I like the patina on that. That'll probably come out looking really good. Okay, so I really wanted to know what it would look like with the patina. I mean, I didn't do the whole thing, but I did this part that has a patina on it. It turned out really well. Look at this right here. Oh, look how shiny that is with the patina in it. It looks really good. I mean, I didn't get down here or down there or up here or anything, but that came out really great. Again, you can see a dent. There's another bit of a dent right there. Hopefully we can take that off, push it out, get it put on this car over here, and make this car, look about as good as it runs. Runs pretty good. So it should look pretty good. I like that. And maybe switch over to these rallies as well. Find some center caps. Man, that I think that's going to set this car off. And do the doors. And then we just have to paint the quarter panels back there. I think this, oh, that has cracked windshield. That one doesn't. There's another piece. And yeah, that too, all that. It looks good. I think we have something here. So I think the ultimate goal with this car is just to get it cleaned up, get the parts switched over, make it run a little bit better, make it sound a little bit better, fix that exhaust, switch all these body parts over onto this car, buff it out, switch the rims, make it look good, make it do something with the ride height that doesn't quite look good, maybe up a little bit in the back end, and just make this one a good quality driver. And I'm not going to keep this car. We have the other Monte Carlo, so we don't need two Monte Carlos, don't need three Monte Carlos, but we have them. But this will make somebody a good cruiser. I'll put this one up for sale. So I don't know what I would even ask for this one, but I'm guessing probably, I think these things are selling like $5,000–6,000. Maybe we can get something like that out of it if we get it cleaned up enough. $6,500 if we really get it cleaned up enough. But we'll see. It runs good, stops okay, looks fair, kinda. Parts off the other car, and we're gonna have something. So we'll come back, we'll do another video on that one over there, see if we get that engine running, and another video on this one as we get this one fixed up. This is just a walk around video today to show you what we got and what our future plans are for this car. So that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Street Rag Garage. Until next time.